All right, so as you're going along on your journey and you're starting to make some progress implementing these new habits and lifestyles, eventually it's almost anticipatable that you're going to come to a point where you start to lose some of the motivation, some of the drive. You know, it's shifted. That pain that you had in the beginning is starting to loosen a little bit. Maybe you've made a little bit of progress, but you're still not quite there yet. And so the question that I think that most people need to be asking themselves is just recognizing, were the lifestyle or the behaviors that they were participating in before, were they giving them the results that they're looking for? Because that's really where the shift happens, is, you had some old behaviors, you had some old eating habits, you had some old exercise plans, or maybe lack thereof, that were taking you down a certain road, and they were giving you a certain result. And now you're going down a different road, and maybe you don't know all the different results that you're getting from that yet. But the question is if I stop going down this track, if I stop changing my lifestyle and I go back to the old way of eating, and if I go back to the old way of working out or not working out, where was I going in that direction? Is that behavior going to add to my lifestyle? Is it going to add to my expected, my life expectancy? Is it going to add to my health? Or is it only going to continue to get worse? Because even though these changes are difficult to make now, what we've got to do is force ourselves to look ahead 5 years, 10 years, however many years down the road, and say, if I don't continue making these changes, where am I going to end up? And the truth is, I think we all know that if we have a habit of overeating, even compulsive eating, whatever the case may be, there are serious consequences and damages that are occurring not only to your body, but to your self-esteem, and then not to mention you're passing those on, because we all know that our children and our grandchildren, these habits get passed on to the generations that follow us. And I know that these thoughts are not fun to look at or even think about, but in order to get the motivation and the drive that we need to, we've got to recognize that this doesn't just stop with us. There's consequences down the road and further down the road. And so what we need to be asking ourselves is, where were we going, and am I willing to continue to go down that road if I choose to go back and continue to feel the consequences, into the future, or into my future's future type of a thing? And if the answer to that is no, if the answer is, look, I'm not willing to pay that price, then no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how many times you've fallen off the wagon, so to speak, no matter how many times you've had to pick yourself up and keep trying, I want to let you know that it is entirely worth it, because eventually, if you continue to try, you will get there. You will get the results that you're looking for, and it will become a lifestyle, and it will become easier. It's just picking yourself back up, even on those hard days, and continuing to put forth the effort until it sticks.